All we're doing here is attuning you to yourself with the golf club in your hand. Feel how steep that is with the club. And what you've got here is you've got a process. Awesome.
So those videos are real.
Yeah, it's not actors.
I saw the guys who came.
Excellent. So go into that short swing just to warm up.
That's the warm up, sure.
That's perfect. Now we're getting a little bit of ground.
Yes, a lot.
We've got to recognise how we're influencing the low point as well with our movement. So it's not just what we're doing with the golf club.
Oh, right.
And trying to move the club forward.
I remember now.
It's moving this, but also it's moving our body. The middle of your golf swing is here. Okay, that's where the levers are. That's the maximum swing radius. Okay, so that's the low point. To influence a ball turf contact and also a downward strike, we can start to move our upper body in a way that's going to encourage this release with the golf club. So we're going to do the wrecking ball to loosen up and recognise how we can move forward. And now I'm so far in front of where the ball is.
The low point has to be farther up.
Yes, or I can now commit to my finish. So if I show you here, instead of me staying here and trying to force it and push it into a finish, if I shift, I've also created this natural momentum for the club to react to. So we're over here, and we really do have to allow ourselves to load that left side, but we're doing it through this action here. I want to do the wrecking ball first so you can actually feel it. If you take that for me and just step onto the board, we're going to hold it here. What we're going to do is just swing it from side to side, and we're going to make the wrecking ball. Okay, so just get rocking the board for me. That's it. Cool. And then rock the board a little bit earlier. There we go. Just wait for it, and then you lead it.
Right, I'm leading with the down
the board. Yeah. So you hear the board first,
and then that will follow.
Yeah. Listen for the board and watch this. Ready? And then look at my upper body. Look at this, how it leads, and then it can swing. And then I can go the other way. Nice. There you go.
No,
yeah, you just lost the rhythm. That's okay. Let it swing and slow down and give yourself time to shift. There you go. And you can shift a bit earlier to the target. That doesn't mean you swing faster with the arms. On the contrary, watch this. The arms, I could go shorter, bigger. You can control this action no matter what speed you're at.
I'm out of rhythm again.
So what we're finding, this is great. It's great at slow speed, but as soon as you want to speed up, you lose the timing. So we can't afford that to happen in the golf swing. Otherwise, you're always going to have to slow your swing down.
Yep.
So as we speed up, we actually want to shift and sway more. Notice the time between the bangs. So I'm swaying. I'm going faster, but I'm swaying. I'm not doing that to speed up. This is why my videos on sway are so important for timing. There you go. Look at that. Then if you want to lean forward and shift, you can move your low point forward with your shoulders. We're going to allow ourselves to go way further forward than where we normally are. And we're going to explore that space now. If I take that, if you just grab a wedge, sand wedge will do. Eye dominance.
Am I right? Probably.
Yeah. Let me just take the club. Just make a little circle there between your hands and then just look at me through it. Yeah, right eye. Yeah. So you're going to have to shift quite a bit here. So just take your setup to that ball for me. Just as an exercise, tell me when you can't see the ball.
No.
Okay. Now swing back for me, and now shift to see the ball. There you go. So we're going to move into this space. Okay. That's not a lot of movement. It feels probably like you're way in front. Okay, especially being right eye dominant, because you've got to move more so your right eye can see it. So we're shifting this way, and what it's going to allow us to do, this feeling, is just start to explore what we were just doing there, where we were shifting the upper body. And we're going to recognise what your hip response is like. So can you just let yourself shift and just let the club drop? And then we can bring in the lower body, and we can start to use the step drill, and we can start to move into a place where everything we're training can happen, and then we're going to load up your left side a bit more. So it's all left side, this.
Yep.
Let's play a few shots, and all we're going to do, you're going to take your setup to the ball. I'm going to keep this here, and you're going to swing back, and then you're going to move to see it, and then just play a little chip shot. So literally just tapping it onto the grass. So tell me when you can't see it.
I can't see it.
Okay, so swing back first, and then shift to see it. And then, while the club's up in the air, That's it. So just swing back and then shift to see it. Yeah, but I want you to play it. Okay, so tell me when.
Now.
Okay. Good. There you go. There's ball 2. Perfect shift. Tell me when.
Now.
Okay. There you go. Lovely. Fantastic movement. Now you're going to rock back and do it. If you can start on the back foot first. Tell me when.
Now.
Okay, then rock forward, then rock back and through. Too late. So you didn't see the ball really. You've got to get much earlier across to really see the ball before the club comes down.
Okay.
So tell me when.
Now.
Okay. That was better. Okay. You tensed up. Okay. Because the body wasn't sure, but you took it into a place that was brilliant. But what we saw was the arm's response, the body's response, that it didn't know. It was like
Really, I felt really tense.
Because it was like having to tension up, because that's what it felt it needed to do to strike the ball.
Yeah.
Once you realise that
I don't need to.
you don't need to, you can just relax and let the club heads react to you. It's just letting the nervous system know it's fine. Tell me when.
Now. No, okay.
Yeah, so you just start back first, then go forward, then back. So there's a rhythm before the club swings. You could even go 1-2 before the club even swings. So 1-2. So let me show you. You can really start to separate. Watch this. Then go. So it goes 1-2, then the club swings back. So you've already started your movement before the club goes.
Yeah.
You've got all that time. So we're going to be separating our movement of the body from the movement of the club. That's together, you see. So rock the board first. So it goes, just 1 second. So it goes, no. Just start the ball again. So start on your back foot. It goes 1-2, then you take the club back. No, that was together with the 2. So you're moving that and rocking the board back at the same time. We want to go bang, bang, then the club leaves the ball. Yeah, and then look at, there you go. And then you're so early into the left side. No, that was together, you see. Oh. So what we're learning as well is this is killing you. Checking this because the body's not moving and you're moving the club first. Set up to the ball, do it again. Right, 1-2 first. 1-2. Then the club goes, and then
and then I got to get back.
So you go 1-2-3.
1-2.
Perfect.
1-2.
There you go, and that's how you get in front.
1-2.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, that was awesome. I wanted you to carry on and go through them. That was.
Okay.
That was awesome.
1-2.
Perfect. Look at that. That is a perfect demo. And a beautiful strike, a downward angle of attack, de-lofting your sand wedge. Do that again for me, that was absolutely mega. This is what we want to infuse into the full swing, you see. That is superb. Nice, yeah, look at that.
It's a lot easier to get on your front side when the gravity takes you down.
Yeah, you're using your body weight.
Yeah.
Intelligently here. This is intelligent movement. At the minute, we've got to create the sway, and then we introduce the braking forces that are acting on you, which give the net result of stabilisation, as opposed to just artificially stabilising a golf swing through tension. That's what most people do. Now you've got, look, a shift, and look, you're going forward and the club's going back. The body movement's fantastic. We're getting that. Just got to train this left side a little bit better. If you love the coaching and want to experience the effects of the training that you see with our pupils, you can purchase the GRFI system yourself by following the link in the video description. You'll get all the equipment and a 2-hour download covering all the fundamentals, exploring your movement and how you can use the ground and create those all-important ground reaction forces and transfer them through to clubhead speed and experience the gains that you're seeing in the videos. Now just grip it a bit lower down, no striking on the ground, okay, just make a swing for me, just in the air, 1, 2, 3. You can swing through. Now, yeah, this should be pointing to the floor. I want you to feel like you're pointing to this, into the ground before you get to the golf ball.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to go down with it. You can just shift and let the club just twist as it goes down. You don't have to go down. It can just let your arm just extend and rotate. That's it. You don't need a big swing to do this, okay? We should be able to do this with small swings. And yeah, that's it. And you recognise how early we have to use the lever to rotate it. The wrist, there we go. It's good because you're doing it, but I want you to do it with a very small swing down here. Very small swing. That's it. Yeah, don't hit the ground. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. See, that should never ever happen, right? So you've had to use tension to control your body parts for golf. so the body knows where it is. Otherwise you hit things. You're not clumsy or anything. It's just that you've had to use tension to orientate yourself, because that's how you've been operating under such a high level of tension to control. It's like walking like this so you stay straight. And then as soon as we let go, oh shit, I hit something. Oh God, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't do that. You're not clumsy. It's just that you've not allowed your body to operate freely and have a sense of reference to orientate yourself under that relaxed or less level of tension. So suddenly the body has to tension up to recognise where it is. So as soon as I want to use something and action it, I have to tension up. Otherwise, I don't really know where the body. It's not you consciously. It's subconsciously. It's not sure where it is. That was brilliant, by the way. What you just did. It was awesome. You've got to recognise that it's awesome, and then give yourself a fair amount of time. As in, I don't mean like months and months or weeks or hours and hours. I just mean a few shots and a few swings, just to let yourself actually recognise it and go, actually, this feels totally out of control.
Yeah.
But I'm doing what I want to do. And you might hit the ground, you might hit the basket, you might hit a ball. I'm not bothered about that. That's a good thing. I'm happy that has happened, because it has to happen, because that's you starting to let go.
Right.
And that's not oh my God, I've got to tighten up. That's to embrace and go, do you know what? I might do that another 30 times.
Yeah.
I might hit this ground. This might fly off 10 times. I'm going to fall off the bike loads of times before I can ride it. So before you get to the middle of your stance, this wants to be, completely rotated before you even get there. That's it. But with a smaller swing. So a less arm swing. You use the wrist fully, but don't swing the arm as much. And now you recognise how quick you've got to rotate it. There, that's it. Nice. That's the action we've been looking for. Different feeling?
Oh yeah.
Because if you put both hands on now and just keep the same action going, very short, but to twist it through. That's it. Now out to the right a bit more, so you can feel a draw out to the right. There you go.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen me do that before. Like that looks like a real release.
Watch that left wrist, that glove hand. There you go. Instead of doing that, you've got this.
Yeah.
That is a magic component there.
And that's funny because I'm getting this.
Look at that now.
Yeah, I'm getting this naturally when I was trying to manufacture it. I was trying to do this, like to get it to close, to try to get that.
Yeah.
And it was all artificial. Sometimes it would work.
Yeah.
And then the ball would go, but other times.
But also at speed.
Yeah.
See, look, you can do this at speed. There you go, look. There you go. And you can now feel the arc of the club head. So it's interesting, like you say, you're getting it without trying to get it.
Right. And it also feels like if I'm like closing the club here, I'm afraid that I'm gonna hit it like that, but it doesn't.
No, because you rotate.
Yeah.
So keep your grip. Twist. Now twist your body that way, whole body. Look.
Yeah.
It resists it.
Yeah.
It needs this to switch on your pivot. If you don't close this, the body's like, well, why are we rotating? Because it's like it's already open.
Right. That was maybe a little breakthrough there, huh?
Everything we've done's a breakthrough this morning.
Yeah.
That's
Better.
nice.
Better.
Yeah.
I felt more more turn in the wrists.
And your finish was more like this.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was like that.
Yep.
So this is why the finish is important, because the finish is giving you some feedback as well. Lovely. Well played. Beautiful. Well played.
It's faster.
Yeah.
Much faster.
Nice. Look at that.
It's a very easy swing. I don't feel like tension in my back or anything.
Brilliant.
But I don't have the board all the time.
Exactly.
We gotta
but
figure.
that's harder.
You think it's harder to do? It's encouraging me though.
It's encouraging you, but it's also disrupting your balance.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like trying to play golf on a ship. You've destabilised your environment, and this is what the body's really good at doing as well, adapting, you see.
All right, I feel like I need to try it without this.
And you do, exactly. That's exactly what you need to do. That's fantastic, Jonathan.
Wow.
Lovely.
There we go.
There you go.
Ah.
That's okay. So you don't need to hit another one. We're going to go on here now. Now this is going to overload the left side a little bit. So we're going to start in the middle of the logo. We're going to slide towards the yellow. Mm-hmm. Okay, you've done this on the rotation discs. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go onto the tiptoes. So the heel's off the floor. Quite high. So you're creasing the shoe. And then you're going to jump.
Just straight up?
Yeah, you can push yourself back a bit,
Okay.
back to where you came from.
Okay.
So you get used to a braking force as well. So it's not just up now, we can push back a bit, but what we've got is this drop and pop in this direction. We don't have to go to the yellow, don't go over it, just square up to it.
Okay.
Feet together, just on the ball of the foot. So it's only a short journey it takes. It's only, that's good. And let the hip swing out. Good, there you go. So you can load it. Heel high. So it's just telling the body where we're loading the foot. Good. And then jump. Yes, but we want to leave the ground.
You want to leave the ground.
That's good enough. It's here. So pointing your toes to the ground, like swimming, kicking your toes, kicking your feet. You'll lock out the legs and then land. Yeah, so you'll be like this, lock them, and then you can land soft afterwards. Nice. That is superb. This is what we're after. Just grab a club, this will do. Let's jump on here, just have a few swings, no ball. That's it, and whenever you feel comfortable, just feel a drop pop to the finish. How would you introduce that feeling? Yeah, awesome. Good, and let yourself, use your rotation. That's it. So feel the arc and sense the rotation. There we go, lovely. And then you didn't rotate the face early enough. That is awesome. That's awesome, well played. Same again, little draw. Very good. Now do a 1, 2, 3 for me. Just do 1, 2, 3. Don't swing down. Just do the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and feel the 3. Now you set up over here, you see, for the reaction of 4. Yeah. So the club would end up going through here.
Yeah.
You created the movement first with your 3, and then the reaction takes you over there, and you expect it to. And then just have a little waggle, paddle the feet now, stomp, get comfortable, and then just feel your draw. Swing out, that's it. Swing out to the right, that's it. Just feel the swing out to the right. Brilliant.
I'd take that all day.
That was awesome.
It was so easy.
And
there was nothing to it.
This is a routine.
I know there's more when you use, when you get in there.
Start.
This is just the start.
Jonathan, this is the start. This is what's exciting. We'll do a bit of driver.
Yeah.
Because the driver is going to accentuate your feeling because it's like a training tool.
Yeah.
It's bigger, it's longer, it's more mass. You can really feel it. It's giving you an elevated sense of awareness now for what you're doing. So it's amplifying that feedback loop. We need to move on to that and hit a few. Okay. So we know where we can go.
Further right.
Yeah.
That was a rocket though. I didn't swing very hard.
That was nice. Feel the arc of the swing out to the right. Yeah. It's the slingshot feel. So feel the slingshot. Step back. Away from that way. That's it. Now pick the club up. This is what I want you to continually bring in and slingshot it. There you go. Look at, there we go. That's the feeling we're after. Now make a swing. From there. Swing it behind you. There you go. Feel that late snap. But your club face is closed, you see. It's a late snap, but you've been closing the face on the way down. You don't need to think about it. It happens. Automatic. Just the slingshot out to the right. Awesome. Start it right, draw it back.
Now, if I'm closing the face even sooner,
that's going to start it a bit straighter and you're going to get a bit more draw.
Yeah.
What a shot. Perfect. End of the range job. High draw, but you're navigating this yourself.
Yeah.
And look at your dispersion. You're not off the planet out of bounds.
Nope.
It's like, I need to close it a bit earlier, maybe more or earlier. I need to swing more to the right. You're thinking of probably 2 things in terms of your direction. Am I swinging far right enough? And when am I closing the face?
That's it.
And that's it. And your routine gives you the feelings, and your practice supports that and develops it. All right.
It's awesome.
Jonathan.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you very much.
I had more trepidation after yesterday's lesson
than
I did walking in here, because I was like, oh my God, how am I going to, like, I'm not going to play golf until I practice enough, is what in my head.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think I could be functional.
The thing is, we're only attuning you to yourself. You're not trying to manipulate and construct a golf swing and then try and repeat it. All we're doing here is attuning you to yourself with the golf club in your hand.
Like you said to me earlier, like I can coach myself. I can see what if I go to a range? Okay, I put one over there. I didn't close the face enough. My path wasn't the right direction. Whatever it is, the release in the path.
Yeah.
That's really what I take out of this the most. What's ingrained to me at this moment is that.
Continue to reinforce it. This just becomes second nature.
Yeah, that's what I want it to be.
Jonathan.
I mean, it's, you know,
I hope it's been worth the journey.
It was. I told you I was a little worried coming in last night. I was like in my head a lot.
Yeah.
And today, just let it go. There's a smile on my face, right?
Exactly. Well done, mate. Awesome.
So those videos are real.
yeah. It's not actors.
I always I saw the guys who came in and I said, wow, that guy's got a really bad swing. He doesn't move very well. And by the end of the video, you're doing what I do. And it's like, okay, what did they cut out? What did they edit? You know?
Yeah.
Because there's, you know, everybody's on YouTube with all kinds of crazy videos. And you said something early on to me